don't even know if they've watched it yet, Phyllis. Lily hadn't even watched it when I spoke to her.
Take it from someone who's been there. I get it. It took my kids a long time to trust me after I faked my own death.
How if you're really, 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 really lucky, you find your person. The one. The one.
What the hell are you doing here? You know what? Never mind. I don't care. Just go right back out the way you came. Whatever fresh craziness this is, I don't have time for it.
Oh, Nick.
All right, my soap lovers, especially my Young and the Restless fans, buckle up because we got to talk about this particular episode that probably had all of us yelling at the screen, sipping my coffee like it was whiskey, and clutching my pearls by the time Claire starts spiraling all over Kyle again. Let's get into it. I'm going to throw in a little bit of sass, shade, and all the dramatic flair with these Genoa City folks deserve. So, without any further ado, let's talk about this mass confusion look like the dilemma that Claire is now facing after sleeping with Holden. Talking about a Monday episode, we opened up in Claire's hotel room, and I don't know whether it's called this the morning after glow up or a meltdown. So in LA, where Claire Newman has apparently decided that self-care means sleeping with a man whose last name she learned a few minutes ago, baby girl is glowing, tangled in those sheets with Holden Novak like she just discovered Wi-Fi for the first time. And then Holden's over here asking if she's okay, and Claire's like, oh, I'm fine, trust. Just shocked at how good that was. Ooh, and that scene was hot, I gotta say. Now, Holden, bless his heart, thinks he's being all noble. Oh, I didn't pressure you, did you? Sir, please, she's the one pinning you down for round 2 and 3. Claire's over there talking about how she's not the same person she used to be. I wonder why that sounds so familiar. Oh yeah, Thope 2023 and her 4-day awakening. I digress. Girl, clearly not. The old you was engaged to Kyle, not playing hotel roulette with Holden. Then he asks if he should stay the night, and Claire suddenly remembers, oh no, my entire Newman family is literally staying in the same hotel. Insert that nervous laugh that she had. Well, she might as well have said, my mom and my grandma are down the hall, and I'm not explaining this mess to Victoria over room service. She kisses him again like a woman who knows she'll regret it by breakfast. However, Holden leaves after round 3, and Claire's guilt pulls up with luggage. She's smiling 1 minute, and then the next, she's clutching her phone like it's the Holy Grail, staring at a picture of Kyle and little Harrison in their Halloween costumes. Because, of course, nothing says, I just had hotel sex, like texting your ex. You still awake? Girl, be for real. Meanwhile, speaking of Kyle, as we cut to the Abbott mansion during Kyle's brooding hour back in Genoa City, Kyle is sitting alone in the living room, brooding over a drink like a man who just realized he let the love of his life go and that she's probably in LA doing exactly what she's doing. Jack strolls in. How big was Harrison Candy Hall? And starts eating chocolate because even he knows this conversation is going to need some snacks. Now, Kyle is reminiscing about Halloween, about Harrison had gave him an award for best dressed dad. Oh, then here comes the gut punch. He admits he regrets leaving Claire in LA, and Jack, being the voice of wisdom wrapped in sarcasm, basically says, well, son, you pushed her away faster than a Newman pushes a press relief. Now, Kyle started blaming Victor, Audra, maybe even the moon, basically everybody but himself, until Jack had to remind him that, yeah, your actions is part of the problem. And then he's talking about proving that Holden is shady. Sweetheart, you're back in Genoa City playing detective while Holden is out here in LA getting extra credit. Yeah. Jack gives his best dad talk. Claire just needs time. She's grieving her father. Don't push her. And Kyle's like, but Harrison misses her. Kyle, baby, that's not a reason to FaceTime your ex while she's tangled in someone else's sheets. Math is not mathing. And Jack finally says, well, we all know that you might not get the happy ending that you want, Kyle. And Kyle, stubborn as ever, goes, unless I expose Holden. Sir, unless Holden is an international jewel thief or a long-lost Newman cousin, maybe take that L for now. So we cut back to Claire's hotel room and Victoria knocks like the ghost of guilt itself. I mean, she got a self-help book in hand ready to do therapy hour without a license. Sweetie, are you feeling better? I guess translation, you look suspiciously well rested for someone who's supposed to be grieving. Claire tries to act innocent, talking about learning about herself. Girl, you learned Holden's middle name, and that's about it. Anyway, Victoria tells her to stop pressuring herself and just take some time. She asks about Holden, and Claire says, oh, well, he's been showing me around town. I bet he is, Miss Sightseeing. He's been showing you around them sheets. Or shall I say, you gave him the tour in the sheets. Then Claire whips out that picture of Kyle that he sent, Harrison in a costume, and suddenly the guilt hits like a freight train. She's crying about missing Halloween, about how she was supposed to be the third house on their costume trio. It's cute, but also, girl, you skipped trick-or-treating to play adult Twister. Now, Victoria, blessed her composed little heart, tells Claire that loving Harrison doesn't mean that she's destined to be with his daddy, which is sound advice, except that this is The Young and the Restless, where logic takes a vacation and everybody ends up dating their ex's sibling or step-parent. Oh, well, maybe that's The Bold and the Beautiful. Anyway, talking about confusion, girl, you had a 3-round romp in the sack and you're still confused because you're feeling some kind of way about Harrison and Kyle. Yeah, I think maybe you kind of wanted to do a little bit of a cock carousel with Holden just to, get a taste of the Kool-Aid. You stuck your toe in the water. You got that itch scratch. And now you want to get back to normal life and go back to Genoa City. And I'm wondering, after all that, should Kyle take her back? Well, it looks like she got some thinking to do, and I guess we'll have to wait and see what she figures out. Okay, so there you have it. Here's my final thoughts and where we are. So Claire's juggling guilt. Holden's probably scheduling another quote-unquote tour, or at least trying to. Kyle's plotting a background check like a man with too much free time. And Jack is quietly wishing everybody would just chill before breakfast. Yeah, Claire's moral compass is spinning like a fan at the Genoa City Athletic Club. And Kyle's emotional support whiskey ain't helping. Meanwhile, Victoria's out here pretending that this family doesn't have a group discount for therapy. And Holden, well, he got more secrets buried than other secrets that they, pulled together in that bedroom. Yeah, I'm wondering what's going to happen in the next episode. What is she going to decide to do? And let me know your thoughts. If she goes back to Kyle, should Kyle take her back? What do you guys think? So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Please turn on those notifications so you're notified every time the video is posted. Until the next one, we'll see you all soon. Bye, Sophies.